Today in this class we will be understanding about what is the spot rate and forward rate. See what is a spot rate? Read this meaning. A spot rate is a contracted price for a transaction that is taking place immediately. Okay. Suppose if you go to the bank today to buy or sell foreign currency, what rate bank will give you, that rate is known as spot rate. Means rate which is applicable for immediate transaction. So if you will go today for doing transaction, what rate bank will quote to the customer for buying or selling foreign currency, that is known as a spot rate for immediate transaction. Okay. And there is another rate which is known as forward rate. Forward rate means, on the other hand, is a settlement price of transaction that will not take place until predetermined date. Means if you want to buy or sell foreign currency in future date, in future if you want to buy or sell foreign currency, what price bank will quote, that is known as forward rate. And difference between spot rate and forward rate is, spot rate is actual. Okay, this is the actual rate which you will have, which will be based on actual rate. Forward rate is predetermined rate, it is based on contract. Why? Because forward rate means future rate, and in future what will be the actual rate, that cannot be known today, no? So it will be based on contract. Now what is the use for entering into a forward contract, that you will understand. See, if you will go to the bank today to buy or sell foreign currency, that rate is known as which rate? Spot rate for immediate transaction. So today bank will quote, for example, 1 USD is rupees 55, rupees 58, for example. Like this bank will give quote. So this, you know, this is a bid rate, and this side is known as ask rate. Suppose if you want to buy foreign currency, so bank will apply this rate because bank is selling. So you will get $1 at 58 rupees. If you want to sell, that is bank will buy, it will apply 55. This is for immediate transaction. This is the spot side market. Now there is an another which is known as forward rate. What is the use of forward rate, that also we will understand. Forward rate is contracted. It will be based on contract between bank and the customer. You can call it as contracted rate also. It will be based on what? Contract between the bank and the customer. So forward rate will be like this: 3 months forward rate, 6 months forward rate, 9 months forward rate. Like this forward rates will be there. So 3 months forward rate means if you want to buy foreign currency after 3 months, what will be the rate? Suppose 3 months forward rate given by bank is rupees 65 slash rupees 70. This is the forward rate. Means, take in case of an exporter. He is selling the goods today. Okay, he is exporting the goods today, but he will get the payment after 3 months. Okay, there is an exporter, he will be exporting the goods today, but payment will be received after 3 months. Now, since it is an export transaction, so obviously the transaction will be in foreign currency only, it will not be in Indian rupees. So this much is understood that export transaction or import transaction are in foreign currency, obviously, because Indian currency cannot be used outside India. So basically, mostly export transaction will be in US dollars only, because US dollar is the freely traded currency and it is accepted all over the world freely. So normally export transaction will be in US dollars. Now, since this transaction is in foreign currency, there will always be a risk to the exporter. Why risk will be there? Because this foreign currency rate keeps on changing frequently. Okay, so there will be a risk to the exporter. Now, what exporters or importers can do? They can go to the bank. Here we are using bank. Normally, technical term is authorized dealers, and banks are authorized dealers only. So what they can go, the exporter or importer can go to the bank and they can enter into a contract. That contract is known as forward contract. Now what exporter will do? Exporter will go to the bank and they will enter into a contract that, see, after 3 months I will be receiving my payment. So I want to fix my rate today only. So if I will receive payment, I will come to your bank and sell that dollar. So please fix the rate to today only, that how much dollars I will, how much rupees I will be getting per dollar. So bank gave him the code that 65 is to 70 means, since it is an exporter, we will apply bid rate. This we have already seen, because exporter will sell the currency, bank will buy the currency, so bid rate will apply. Now, what will happen after 3 months? Exporter will get the payment. He will go to the bank and sell at 65 only. Now, one more thing you have to understand, on that date, actual rate may be different. Okay, this is theoretical rate. This is based on some mathematical formula. On the date of receipt, that will again will become in, that will be there in spot market. Okay, if on actual date of selling the foreign currency, if rate is after 3 months, if actual rate is, you can say 55 is to 56. Now see, since exporter has entered into a contract, he can sell at 65. But if he had not entered into this forward contract, he would have gone to the spot market, no? Because then he could have sold at 55 rupees only. So by this, he had avoided a loss of rupees 10 per dollar. See, this is the importance of forward rate or forward contract. So this technique which exporter has adopted is known as hedging. So this technique which exporter has adopted is known as what? Hedging. Hedging means minimizing the risk. Now, one important question which may arise is that if on actual date, if rate becomes 70, okay, then also exporter will get only 65. He will not get 70 because he had already fixed the rate, no, through forward contract. Okay, so in hedging, we cannot say that the profit will be applicable, but you can at least say that loss will be minimized. So this is the advantage of forward contract or forward rate. So this is we have understood, but you just understand that spot rate is the rate which is applicable for immediate transaction. So if you have not entered into a forward contract, you can go in the spot, you can take the benefit of spot rate. If you have entered into a forward contract, then forward rate will be applicable. So just we will go through this theory once again. A spot rate is a contracted price for immediate transaction, and forward rate is a predetermined price for a future transaction. Suppose the importer wants to make payment after 3 months, he will enter into a forward contract, or exporter will receive payment after 3 months. So what they can do, they can minimize their risk by entering into a forward contract. Okay, this is the advantage, or you can say benefit of the forward contract or forward rate. They can minimize their risk, and that technique of minimizing risk is known as hedging. So this we have seen already. If 1 USD 75 today means spot rate. Suppose if you will go to the bank, you will get the dollar at 75 rupees. So 1 USD 80 after 3 months means 3 months forward rate. What will be the dollar's price after 3 months? And this is not actual, this will be the theoretical based on formula. This is a theoretical only. Actual rate you can know only after 3 months. No? What will be the actual price of the dollar? But this is a theoretical price, or you can say it is a contracted price between the bank and the customer. Now, once a customer has entered into a forward contract, he need not check the actual rate. He will be, for him, forward rated only will apply. Okay, actual rate can be only checked for calculating the profit or loss. Whether he has avoided loss or not, that we can say what is the benefit of the forward contract. Okay, that we can check using comparing the forward rate and actual spot rate after 3 months. Okay, so that can be the, by using that you can say whether you had avoided a loss, or you, or there is any actual gain by entering into forward contract, that you can determine using comparing the forward rate and actual spot rate. Now understand what is forward appreciation and forward depreciation. For understanding forward appreciation or depreciation, you should understand from left hand side currency. Okay, which currency is left hand side? No, that you have to check. So say, read this point. Left hand currency is said to be appreciated if it is quoted at a more rate in the forward market than in the spot market. So to understand appreciation or depreciation in currency, you have to check the left hand side currency. You have to check what? You have to check the left hand side currency. Which is the currency left hand? US dollar, no? So you will have to check appreciation or depreciation with reference to left hand side currency. Now see, 1 USD is equal to 75 today, spot rate. Okay, and 1 USD is equal to 80 after 3 months. Now dollar price has increased, no? Today it is 75, after 3 months it is 80. So we will say that dollar has appreciated. Okay, if price of the currency increases, price of which currency? Left hand side currency you have to see. Okay, so if left hand side currency is more in the forward market than in the spot market, then we will say it is appreciated. Okay, see, 1 USD today 75, after 3 months 80, increases there. So this increase is known as appreciation of dollars. So dollar appreciation means automatically rupee will depreciate, because it is an equation. No? If dollar is appreciating means rupee will depreciate. Okay. If dollar is appreciating means rupee will depreciate. So this you have to understand, keep in mind. So whether a currency is appreciating or depreciating, for that you have to see left hand side currency. Okay, so 1 USD today 75, after 3 months 80. Price is increasing, so we will say dollar appreciated, rupee depreciated. Now in this example, see 1 USD 80 today, after 3 months it is becoming 75. Here we will say dollar has depreciated because dollar price is falling, no? So depreciation means what? Less in forward, more in spot, means depreciation. If dollar is depreciated means rupee will appreciate automatically. So this is known as forward appreciation or depreciation of currencies. So logically you can understand, if left hand side currency is less in spot, more in forward. If left hand side currency, if left hand side currency is less in spot, more in forward, it will become appreciated. Okay. And another case is if left hand side currency is more in spot, less in forward, it will be known as depreciation. And corollary can be, if dollar is depreciating, automatically rupee will appreciate, because this is an equation, no? So if one currency is depreciating, other currency should obviously appreciate. Now, this is a very important rule which you have to understand. If dollar, that is foreign currency, is appreciating, it is good for the exporter. So this point you have to always keep in mind. Appreciation of foreign currency is good for the exporter, and depreciation of foreign currency is good for the importer. Okay, so this rule you understand, keep in mind always, that if foreign currency is appreciating, means value of the foreign currency is increasing, it will always be good for the exporter. And if value of the foreign currency is depreciating, it will be good for the importer. So remember this point properly. See, read this illustration. Excel exporters are holding an export bill in United States dollar 1 lakh. So they have exported goods worth rupees US dollar 1 lakh. Okay, due 60 days. So they have exported, but amount will be received after 60 days. Okay, they are worried about the falling USD value. Means this Excel exporter is there, they have done an export transaction worth US dollar 1 lakh. Okay, so but they will receive the payment after 60 days. Okay, they are worried about the falling US dollar value, so they think that US dollar will go on falling. Okay, the current value of US dollar is 45.60. Okay, they think that it will go on falling more. So what they go do, they go to the bank. So what they can do, the firm's banker have quoted a 60-day forward rate of rupees 45.20. Now see, Excel exporter had exported USD 1 lakh, goods worth rupees USD 1 lakh, and the amount will be received after 60 days. So they are worried about the falling USD value, which is currently at rupees 45.60 per US dollar. And they think that it will keep on falling. So just now we have understood that depreciation of foreign currency is bad for the exporter. Okay, so what the firm can do, the firm can go to the bank and enter into a forward contract and fix the rate at 45.20. So forward rate given by bank is how much? 45.20. They have quoted the forward rate. Okay. So we will understand this. Calculate the rate of discount quoted by bank. So a discount you can calculate it like this. forward rate minus spot rate divided by spot rate into 365 divided by 60 into 100. Okay, so see, spot rate is 45.60, forward rate is 40.20. So there is depreciation. Depreciation means discount. There is what depreciation of dollars, because 1 USD 1 USD is how much? 45.60 in spot, no? So spot rate is how much? 45.60. So 1 USD is equal to 45.20 in forward. So compare the forward rate and spot rate. Spot rate is 45.60, forward rate is 45.20. Come to the illustration, see. So spot rate is how much? 45.60. Forward rate is how much? 45.20. Falling in the value, no? So this is known as depreciation. So depreciation you can also call it as discount. So what is the formula for calculating the discount? Forward rate minus spot rate divided by spot rate into 365 divided by 60. 365 is the number of days in a year. 60 is the for how many days the forward rate is quoted. 60-day forward rate. Okay, into 100 for calculating the discount in percentage. So you can say fall in value of dollar is 5.33 percentage. So from in 2 months, you can say that dollar has reduced by 5.33 percentage. So this is the discount quoted by bank.